those are only the main ones that most of us are affected with. With our hair, it can be thin, it can be very thin and sparse, or some people just don't have hair. And then with our sweat glands, some of us are severe than others. So like me and my aunt actually have it, but we actually do sweat. But it also, even if we do sweat on most of our body, it doesn't always help us cool us down. So like most people are like sweating profusely on their faces and like on their forehead, and you see it dripping. Well, for my case, I actually don't sweat on my face. So my face, when I'm outside, it actually, you can really tell that I'm getting really hot because my face will be all red. And for people who have it more severe, like my mom actually has it, she doesn't sweat at all. Or she has like little patches that she sweats, but most of her body does not sweat at all. So like if we went to Disney World one year and we were standing outside just walking, and she would get really hot, and the only way she could cool herself down is to get her wetter shirt or find an air-conditioned building just to keep her temperature down, because it can get so bad if you don't catch it, you could pass out from heat exhaustion because you get so hot from it. And actually my uncle has it as severe, and my aunt's son has it, that's my age, has it in the severe case too. But he overcame that a lot with other sports. Like he played football, and then you would think, someone who doesn't sweat, how on earth are you playing football?
It didn't last long.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
He went back to swimming.
Yep. And that's another thing, like trying to find water. We try to find lots of water, so we like to be in the water during the summer as much as we can, or at least stay inside as much as we can. And with nails, they just are weaker than other people's nails are. And for our teeth, some of us only have 6 teeth. On me and my aunt's case, we're lucky. We have most of our teeth, but are missing permanently a few. For me, I'm missing 3 or 4 teeth, and I got braces to help me fill in my gaps. So, and fake cement teeth. Just so like they fill in with mine. And for my mom and my uncle and my cousin, they all had they had implants for partial of it to help them get dentures, and then when they got their implants, they got dentures finally. And those aren't a cheap thing either. And there's actually a foundation that we found out eventually a long time ago, and it's called National Foundation of Ectodermal Dysplasia. And it's a huge group of ladies and guys who have this disorder or know people who are related to them who have this disorder. And people all over the world come together in the summertime for this conference that we go to. We try to go to every year, but we can't always do it because we're busy with other things. But so many people from Ireland, from Scotland, from New Zealand, you name it, whatever country is over there, they come all the way to the United States to learn new stuff about what the condition they have, and to find out this information and also spread it to other people around the world so that they have a better understanding about what this disorder is and how it can affect you and how you can deal with it. Because some people who have it don't even realize they have it sometimes until it's too late. And sometimes, like, if you don't know you have it, like, you could be a little baby and your parent doesn't know it, that you have this disorder, you can get so hot from being wrapped up and swaddled with a bunch of clothes that they put on, and they can basically die of being so hot. So, but luckily, that's why there's a foundation, so that these people can get help and support and reach out to this foundation so that they can learn more, find financial support, find dental services, just find doctors who know and want to learn more about this rare condition, so that maybe later on there could be a cure, not necessarily a cure, but like something that could help like these kids maybe not get it as severe like my mom or my cousin. They can have it maybe the gene can be like fixed a little bit with some drug or something eventually down the line that can make it so that maybe they're at least born like me and my aunt, so that they don't have to suffer with not being able to sweat. Like, I mean, I sweat, but like, I mean, I appreciate that I can sweat, but there are some times where like I just sometimes can't handle being hot sometimes. But it's a great foundation, and just like the littlest help with supporting them can go a long ways. Because there's so many people out there that don't either know about it or they do know about it but don't know how to get help. So there's either just by making a monetary donation to the foundation can help so many families. So many families be able to get to the conference to learn more, or just by helping some adult or child could finally get a pair of dentures so they can actually live a normal life and be able to eat things that they couldn't eat before. Like, how awful would that be if like you actually love apples but you can't eat one because you don't have that many teeth to be able to eat one. You always have to constantly cut it up, and you don't really want to do that anymore. It's a terrible thing, and I know how it feels because when I had a bunch of gaps in my teeth, I was able to eat corn on the cob, not cut it off the cob, like eat it on the cob without smashing it. Well, when I had to get braces, I still no longer can eat corn on the cob anymore because I have a bone retainer and it just smashes all the corn on it. So and it makes me really sad because they said I would be able to eat like my normal things, but that's not really true, and now I still have to cut it off the cob now. So I know even if I have all these teeth, I know how it feels for someone who doesn't even have that many teeth, what it would feel like. So even like supporting a fundraiser for it would just go a long way with helping this foundation grow and help other peoples around the world. And it would just be a great thing because kids also meet kids from all over the United States. Like I've met so many friends while going to this conference. I've met a girl from Ireland who unfortunately I lost communication with her, but she was like a really great friend, and actually I made a friend with a girl who actually just had a little girl, and she lives in Missouri, and so you learn so much from other people too, because there's even like there's some kids that actually have claws as hands because they have the condition but in a different way. So they didn't actually grow all their fingers, so they look like they have claws as hands. And then there's some people who have like a skin condition where like they have red patches on their skin. And so it affects some people really, really, really bad, and some like moderate to severe, like my mom. So yeah, just a monetary support of a donation or just helping support a fundraiser would definitely help out a lot. So yeah, thank you again for